Hello travelers, let me introduce you to a town that is famous for its popular lake and his legend.
Guatavita is a municipality near Bogota. Besides a 22 years old architectural complex created to replace the old town, which was merged by the Tomini Reservoir. A masterly work of infrastructure that generates electric power for nearby localities and a substantial amount of Bogota's water. It is important to mention that its principal attraction is the sacred lake, who is covered by a big mountain. According to the legend, the Muisca Indian chief would arrive covered with dust on a woodwind raft with four of his priests and the treasures collected in his community. After throwing the treasures into the lake as a symbol of adoration, he will immerse himself in the water. For the native, the value of gold was not economic, but a means to come closer to their gods.
This would be the travel itinerary. On the first days, we'll meet in the place accorded to take the bus to Guatavita.
The arrival is programmed at 6 a.m. and the breakfast will be at 7 a.m. The first thing on the schedule is the tour of the Indígena Guatavita Museum. It is a museum about the tradition and culture of indigenous that are native to Guatavita, particularly the Muiscas who live in the territory of the lake. After that, we are going to do a tour of the famous lake of the Legend of Dorado. This tour takes you on a guided hike around the lake, which isn't particularly hard. Lots of the experience of visiting Lake Guatavita is around learning about the people who lived in these lands before the Spanish came to pillage. A typical Lake Guatavita tour will not only lead you on the path up and over the mountain, but will also take you into a monk house used to demonstrate how the ingenious Muiscas people lived when the Spanish conquistadores arrived. The lunch will be at 1 p.m. The typical food here is garlic trout, which is a kind of fish raised on a large ingredient market and cooked with aromatized butter in garlic and parsley. Or chafaina, that is a traditional plate from Spain and it was inherited from us. It is composed of bofe, kidney, and pajarillo. The typical drink are chicha de maíz, which is a kind of liquor made from corn and is considered an ancestral drink by Muiscas, and the panela water with cheese, which is traditional to take this kind of drinks as it is cooked to get it hot in Colombia. The panela is a kind of sugar extracted from the juice of sugar cane. In the afternoon, we are going to do a tour around the town. Our guide will show you the most significant place in the town, like the Plaza de Toros, and explain to you about architecture and history. And the dinner will be at 6 p.m. On day 2, the breakfast will be at 7 a.m. Our group will enjoy nomads bike tours to make a journey by surrounding the town, learning and seeing about nature and how it will be changed over the years. There is explanation of the connection between Muiscas and the environment. Lunch will be at 12 a.m. We want you to live the beautiful experience of sailing on a sailboat in Guatavita through the Tomini Reservoir. With Valento, you can sail the boat, learn how the wind works in the sails, and you can be the captain of the boat. This activity will be at 2 p.m. Dinner it will be at 6 p.m. On day 3, the breakfast will be at 7 a.m. At 8 a.m., we are going to Senda Nativa Naturaleza y Aventura, where you can choose 2 activities to do between this one: bike ride through forest, ecological walk, rock climbing, kayaking, and windsurfing class. The lunch will be at 12 a.m. At 2 p.m., we are going to do paragliding with Guatavita paragliding. You can experience the sensation of paragliding. An experienced instructor will take care of flying the paraglider while you enjoy the flight and the landscape. It is not necessary that you have prior experience in this sport. Dinner will be at 5 p.m. and all tourists must be ready at 6 p.m. in the meeting place to go back to Bogota. We hope you bring yourself to come to Guatavita.